This down. Hold on, I'm turning your drag brake and stuff down.
Maybe too high.
Well, normally the drag brake, it doesn't need a drag brake. It fixes itself. It normally has its own drag brake.
God dang it. StreamYard is still.
Maybe. I wonder if there's a gear or something.
There we go. And we gained 7 people just like that. Okay. Time is
11:41.
nice.
It's fucking weird. I don't like that. Let's get a new motor.
I don't think it's the motor.
Is the chat back?
Oh yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But even then, like,
Jacob!
Yep.
Oh, and that's it.
yeah, but it should be hidden. And you know what I mean? Fucking
Hello.
Hey, bro. So, yeah, I lost the chat on my end already.
I don't know.
From now?
Yeah.
Did you
No way. That's so weird. I thought I was like,
What's up,
it's
Bowler?
in the chat. And I was like, what the fudge is
Wait
wrong
a
with my...
second.
Do you still got it, Jason?
I got an ID.
Yeah,
Baller,
it's still coming up on the computer.
Photo.
Sweet.
You got the microphone photo.
Oh, you get one on one?
It was on Komodo.
Wait.
Damn.
It was that wrong?
It was on, the motor was set to Komodo, not microphone.
You said it's a microphone.
I thought we did, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Fixed it.
There's Aaron.
Yeah, phone was being grumpy.
Damn. Sorry.
Those things are usually so smooth, though.
Yeah, but look how smoother it is compared to how it used to be.
Oh, yeah. I wonder why it's got that little, you know?
All right, now
Jim's
let me
still
see if I
talking
can
to his
up the
wife.
phone.
Okay.
Max Ball
So
says,
what's
no
up?
button touchy, LG.
So what's up, Baller?
Not much. Just, hanging out. Just got back from... I've been working on a... painting an interior of a house that we're going to set up for an Airbnb, but got quoted like $5,000.
It's all your fault, Lachlan.
Damn, dude.
Eating it.
I've been painting it. But I like that though. It's like I used to hate doing stuff like that, but now that I'm more of like a hobbyist or whatever, I'm like putting out the tape and reading the instructions. Like, okay, you got to clean the walls. Okay, clean the walls. Like whatever it is, it's kind of like I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm kind of geeking out on it.
Hell
And I'm
yeah,
learning
dude.
new skills. Like I was like, I mean, like even just like caulking, I was like, before I'd be like, I don't know how to do this. But after doing like a bunch of rooms of it, I'm like, oh, okay, I got to get it clean and get that flow going. And
Right.
it's kind of cool, man. I'm like, I'm from LA, man. I don't do that kind of shit. So like to be able to do that, tell my friends at home, like, yeah, man, I did that. They're like, wait, what? I'm like,
Hell yeah.
yes, me man now.
You got the chat over there?
Oh, no,
Or
I'm
whatever.
somewhere.
Yeah, Lachlan, that was nothing to do with me at all. I had nothing to do with it.
What?
He's blaming me. He said, Aaron, I was the start, but you finished it good. No, I did nothing. I was having trouble with my tablet, and I just backed out of it. Then I came back, and it wouldn't let me back in the chat. And I was like, well, what the hell?
Yeah.
I know. I was tripping on that for a minute too. I was like, "What is wrong with my phone?"
Yeah, I kind of think. Oh shit!
What you do?
Can't use those links. How's it?
Yeah, get your
My shots aren't long enough.
yeah, get that fucking thing.
Yeah.
You don't shot. You need the ones I got here. No bueno.
Boy.
Yeah.
I got some doubles, but they're junk.
Quiet group tonight. Oh, James
Yeah,
not
I
here.
know.
Getting busy.
Kind of what I'm. But those are doubles.
What are you working on tonight, Jacob? Anything besides the buzz?
Nothing. No, I mean,
Yeah.
nothing. I might, look at a truck and be like, ooh, I really like those tires, and then put it down somewhere. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm
Jacob,
I
you
don't
see
know.
this? Have you seen this build?
I'll just put plastic up there.
No, that looks
Then we'll
flippin'.
plastic up there.
Wow. I do have my eye on a couple of things that I want to do, though. I'm not working on anything.
Schmick's
right now.
backstage.
But that looks sick, dude.
No, I guess you already found it.
Beat your ass.
The Jim's backstage.
No, I'm on stage.
Yeah, you're on stage.
Yeah, I'm ready. Caleb's breaking it in right now, boys. First one.
Yeah, but that thing's a totally different animal.
Oh, dude, it runs different.
Damn.
It's still what?
It doesn't have enough grip in the front to push very good.
They're gonna full flip,
That's weird.
but doesn't do it. nearly as
Dustin
much.
backstage. Dustin who? Oh,
I think
Justin.
that was Justin. Until Schmick he was talking about.
Right. I was looking for Dustin Blakely. I'm like, really?
Justin.
Yeah, I'm back. I had to go and talk to my wife while she left work and drove home. Took her an extra, about 50% longer because roads are rough out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Normally takes her half hour. It took her 45 minutes.
Oh, shit. It's supposed to get fucking cold today. Or tonight.
It's cold right now, dude. Yeah.
I think the high for tomorrow is like 20 something.
Max is hoping for his tires tomorrow.
When's Debbie?
I'm watching.
You can hear the fucking how heavy it is.
Yeah.
I think I got scrubbing tires before.
Go to my mark.
Man, I would have thought they would have been good. I would have thought they would have been good. Because they were sticky.
You gotta play for the break.
So Lachlan said, Jacob, Lachlan says, fascination and appreciation baller. I like to admire. Also,
So what?
Lachlan was commenting to Jacob. He said, fascination and appreciation. I like to admire also.
Yeah, I mean, probably a lot of times, most of my time, like with crawlers or whatever,
You are, Jeremy.
is hanging out in front of my track and just be like, oh, maybe I'll put that thing in that guy's hand. Oh, which I'm so excited about. Like, here's something like I am excited about. So I wanted to put a Pokemon inside my next crawler course, but I wanted to have a kid with a Pokeball, and I found on the end of this fishing pole looks like
Jeremy T's back. Good to see you, buddy.
it's a Pokeball.
Hell yeah, bro. That's dope.
Like
Well-
that's what I get excited about, like being like,
I
and I
don't know
know
what
that's a
would change,
Pokeball,
'cause
that's
it
like a
was running
master one or
freaking-
whatever. Putting that in
Don't
somebody's
you
hand, being
totally
like,
get all the
that's what I'm
changes,
talking about.
Well, it was jerky before you
Yeah.
came over here too.
That's scale, man. Trying to add little touches.
The stories, I just like making the story up in my head and be like, this is what's happening. Trucks are cool too.
Yeah, now you need to find like a little Pokemon and have it like sitting kind of maybe near him, like, and then have a guy like
No.
throw it at him.
That's what I'm talking
You
about. I
updated
already
it?
do have little
I
Pokemon.
updated it. I did a couple of things for adjustments.
Like
but
I can
not
get
a lot.
Mew
The
or
Dum Dum
like
Dum
this
Dum?
one.
I've been to the Dum
Have
Dum
a
factory.
character.
Are you
in my
got
front,
Clefairy?
and I can throw this at him.
Where they create
Right,
where
that's
they
dope.
legitimately create Dum Dum fuckers and candy canes and everything. Yeah, I've been to the actual factory.
You
That was a total big brother, little brother.
Hey, Dum Dum.
Hey, don't go.
That was remember, what was that little fucking kazoo? He always come on with Mr. Jasper.
Yeah, live check, chat back.
Gas back now?
There it is.
Chat back on my end.
Nice.
You don't. Oh.
I don't have it on my end.
Yeah, the control.
I'm not big on the flat skid.
All we need is just like
Not with these
an interrogator, and we could like interrogate Jacob up there. He's just sitting like he's ready for interrogation.
Where
Where were you on the night
were
of
you on the night
Have
of
you-
January 1st?
Have you or
1983.
have you not been in the area of where you have been accused of?
I watch a lot of crime. I watch a lot of cases. That's a pretty ambiguous. I'd ask you to rephrase the question, please.
You know what I'd say?
What?
None of your fucking business.
I don't know. What's that?
All
Nothing.
right, I need
I'd say nothing.
probably.
I ain't got nothing to say to the cops.
Well, no. Well, I mean, like if you're in, well, I don't know. You don't
I don't
have,
even do
actually.
that.
I totally agree. Even if you're innocent, don't talk to the police because all they're doing is building a case.
They're allowed to lie to you. They're allowed to
baiting
twist things.
Well, they're just looking for evidence. You know what I mean? It's like there's no reason to give up anything that could be misconstrued.
You have the right to not incriminate yourself.
Yeah, and that's okay too. Like, hey, you know what? I know there's a dead body in my front yard. It wasn't me. I'm not. I would rather just talk to a lawyer.
Allegedly, there's a dead body in your front yard.
Well, it's
Allegedly.
there. The Karen Reed
There are
trial,
no dead
all that
bodies
crap.
anywhere near me, ever.
Now, if it was Psycho's front yard, yeah,
Yep.
That's par for the course there.
yeah.
No, I guarantee you wouldn't be stupid enough to put it in his own front yard. It's in the neighbor's front yard.
We do make mistakes, but
12 doors down to the
Yeah,
right.
it'd be in the ex's front yard.
There you go. There's good. Yeah. So why did we change the chat or the whole live stream?
because-
Because the chat stopped working. We got to
Yeah.
a point where the chat like completely froze up, and then it wouldn't even let Jason end the fucking stream for a minute. Like it was
Yeah.
just like, it was all glitched out.
I was sitting there talking to my wife, and then I looked over and I'm like, wait a minute, stream ended. What? You have a volcano or something on your course there, Jacob? Or what's going on? Do you have forest
I need
fire?
to change this
beginnings?
upper link now, dude.
Yeah.
What is-
Volcano. That's what I have.
Oh, okay.
Do we have another upper link mount? Oh
I
no!
couldn't
this
tell
is
where the
a
smoke was
fucking-
coming from. I just seen it rising up. I'm like, wow.
No, I did a dab.
Ah, like this.
That's why I muted myself so I can go choke to death over it, like just off camera for a couple of seconds.
That's what the mute's for. You hit the mute and then you
Yeah. I'm
step over
all
here.
right, see you.
Trying to take it out.
And they're
It looks like it might be
Swimming balloon too, bro.
bunch of different. But
And I'm not moving. I'm in that little thing.
What?
Or
take care of it. Right, it off.
the other thing you can do is
Still right in its place.
It's
Damn.
pretty flammable.
Oh, look at that. Still right in it. Look.
seeing it all out. Good to go.
Damn.
That's the only thing I
Jason,
do is plug that fucking
Justin's
thing.
playing
That's pretty
video
good.
games again.
What are you talking about?
His riser.
Let's see if we can get him to crash or burn or something.
Not like that.
Crash or burn.
I'll keep it shot for doing what it's supposed to do. Because if you're
Well-
short, he doesn't have.
I wish you guys could see my setup right now. I mean, I guess I could, but you know that bar that I have?
Well, I'm gonna try moving them because they were
Right.
back here.
Can we get a solo on Jacob's course here?
No,
Yeah.
no, not on my course.
Yeah.
I'll just show you. What? I don't want to do that. I mean, you can. I just want to show you my.
You're
I
so
have, like,
bashful.
basically, like,
Good
You're so
my
bad.
situation is I'm sitting on a bar stool at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
A legit bar.
Bartender, I really get this time.
And so
Oh.
I'm having a drink.
I thought you were saying, like the bar on your course.
No. Well,
Oh,
a few years ago, I got one of those, like, a garage bar.
great.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's about yay big, and it's like for your garage. It's like a little whatever. I got one, and I stuck it onto the end of my course, like, so that I can just sit there and have a drink and just look at
I
my
built-
college course or whatever.
I built a bar. It's called a bench, but I have my gab bar right here.
Yeah, I mean, I can. It's basically like,
I'm wondering if you had the same issue I had. At one point, my ESP stopped working, so I stopped using it, completely disconnected and stopped using it for like
And they're just
years.
good.
Now it's working just fine.
I really take the valve off.
got my drumsticks.
So you might use
I got drumsticks. We drive on them.
Say what? Oh, that's awful. That's not the way. Oh my god.
Would it work?
It wasn't doing too bad until it was acting up. So
American Hickory
good,
Millennium 2 Pro Mark.
I could get a Python, but a Python's a little bigger.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
We
Pro
drive
Marks.
on these.
Much.
I set them up. We
It's
drive.
not hard to
Pro Marks are cool. Do you have a drum set?
Holes on the floor.
Do you have a drum set?
No, I don't even know where these came from. I have a myriad of things in my possession, dude.
Yeah.
These appeared one day, and I was like, "Hey, those are cool." And then one day we were like, "Hey, we could put those on the course and drive on."
Cool, yeah.
Wow. You should put them together
Go.
like as a little
Go.
bridge.
Yeah. I set them up.
Oh, gee, locked in.
I have another room in my house. So on the other side, it's about the same size as this, but instead of crawler stuff, it's all my musical instruments and record player and stuff. And I'll have
Okay.
the speakers right in front of my drum kit. So I can
Yeah,
put
you've
on
been dropping some
music.
videos. You've been dropping some videos here with your music and your buddies and shit. Is that your band, I guess?
What band? Which ones? Me drumming?
The video you dropped with you and a band
I haven't ran that one.
here recently.
Oh no, that was that was my music or whatever, and that was just a group of guys that happened to be in the band. It was
Okay,
basically-
okay.
And Evan Dancers, like that project is just me, and then I probably had like 15 revolving musicians. Because like in LA, it's like whoever's available. Like, can you go on tour next week
Maybe
for
it's
a
a
month?
week.
Like, who can?
So
do
you're
that?
back in LA now?
I don't think so.
Fuck that.
Oh.
Never. Hell A is what I call it.
I think it's
Right, well, that's what I thought, but it sounded like I misunderstood.
No, that was like from a while ago. So that video.
Oh, okay.
10 years ago.
Okay. Maybe I did. Oh, so that was an old video?
Like 10 years ago.
Like I
Yeah.
said,
Oh, wow. So did you, and You just released it then? Just recently?
No, I was just going
I'm
down
at
memory
the
lane and
Python.
Oh no, because I caught one of your videos here recently, and it was you in a band, and it must have been just something old that popped up somehow.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I
like
mean,
he found it and uploaded it to
yeah,
his
I mean,
YouTube crawling channel.
there's a lot of.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought.
There's a lot
All right.
of like, you know.
Now I understand.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of random footage, you know, that
I see.
come across. And I'm like, man, I never even.
He
saw
was
that.
just reminiscing, and he was like,
Yeah, okay,
like,
now
hey,
I
man.
understand. Now I got it.
Since it's like a 10-year anniversary of me releasing music for the first time, so it's like kind of like a lot of my friends were like, you gotta go on tour again. I'm like, F that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would if I was like on like
I didn't
a bus. But road dogging sucks, dude.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
long time ago, but no, it was really nice.
Like, you don't want to be in a bar, like going out. Like, imagine going out and you have like a night where you go out to a club or something, a bar, a concert, even. Well, you're the first one there and you're the last one to leave, right? So they're like, wow, how tired you'd be doing that every single mother flipping night and driving from a city to the next. It's like, holy crap, man, it's like exhausting. For like
that's what the driver's
1 hour
for.
of like playing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It was raining.
I know it. Who am I joking? So fun.
You'd have to love it. Well, you know.
I like going.
Thought about
Generally, like would be in like a city, and
No
you're like,
idea.
yeah, like Philadelphia, and then whatever. It's like you get to be in that city for just one day, and like you usually have like maybe like 4 hours from like when you get there until like you got to play.
Yeah,
And, like,
But think about
going to,
this.
like, a restaurant and
Think
stuff
about
like
this
that.
now. Those were the dues you paid to become successful. You know, you look at bands, and even AC/DC wrote a song about it, you know. And now people can just sit in their house, make music, and put it out there and never leave their house and become famous.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to pay any dues or anything. I don't know how that's going to affect music, you know,
I think
because
it's
there's
great,
going to be so
honestly.
much, so many people putting stuff out that how do you weed out the good stuff? Used to be that it got weeded out by the people who put
And the
in,
record labels
like you said.
disseminated. Yeah. That's why you have so many iconic bands from pre-internet, because basically you're only listening to what record labels were giving you, and there's nothing else. You can't just go like find music. It's like the 20 bands that got signed this year. That's what you're listening to. That's what everybody's listening to. So it's like, and record labels would commit to bands for a really long time. Like Madonna had like 3 albums with no hits on it. You know, but they're like, whatever, you're Madonna. Okay. Anyway, no, it has affected the music industry. It's really hard to get noticed these days, as opposed to like back, like even when I was playing.
Yeah, because you know you had to be willing to put everything out there, and you know.
Yeah.
You know what though, Jim? All of my,
I thought I gave you the
all
rear
of my
axle.
songs, most of my songs that are the most
Yeah,
successful,
you were.
I recorded in my bedroom.
Well, but you still had the road experience. You know what I'm saying? You still were out there paying the dues and
No, I
playing
recorded
and
I got a record deal before I'd ever played a single show. I recorded, sat at home, recorded all this music, never even played a single show, sent my music to a blogger. He loved it, sent it to a manager, and then it was just
well, that just sounds like
never played a
Boston,
show
all right?
ever.
That sounds like Boston.
It's weird. It's a weird
Remember
time for music.
the band Boston?
Yeah.
He put it all together. He did it all, everything, and then he went to the record company with it, and then he got the deal, and then he put the band together to tour.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
And I had been I played drums for like dozens and countless bands and all this stuff. I played live, but it was like the stuff I thought was stupid that I was recording at home in my bedroom, like drunk at whatever. It's like that's the stuff that ended up getting like where it's like, okay, we're gonna. I had a booking agent and stuff like that before I'd even ever played a show.
So glad.
It's weird. So anyway, yeah, it's weird.
Hey, James. Maxwell.
Right here.
What am I saying?
Car freak in the house.
EDP.
And then what the fuck am I gonna put those UWs on?
What's up, Coffee Cup? Paul Morales.
You had the whole thing, dude. You had
Jeremy T.
No. Can I get these? I'm like,
Maybe I could put
do more long.
yeah.
Take the trash out. I heard you talking back to your mother. Let me think about that before I open up.
Oh, these rings are probably going
And like not to plug or anything like that because I don't really do music or have socials or anything like that. But if anybody
Yeah,
is
you want to do
curious
that?
about the,
You're not
the
sitting there
music
doing
that I
nothing?
put
Do
out,
something? Are you bored?
it's
Like
called
I'm just
Avid
offering.
Dancer.
I do it.
Like
If you want to,
AVID
yeah. Oh yeah,
Dancer.
dude.
Avid Dancer.
Rockland.
Here.
If you have Spotify, you can pop that up, and then that's
These
me.
rings. On there.
And you can be like, "Wow,
Right,
what
when you
a
put-
homo!"
When you put the
Yes, bro. I don't know how I done it up.
when you put the high speed switch on, put it on like that.
Yeah. I don't think you want them backwards.
Right here.
Oh yeah.
Rockland. Oh, I'm behind. Not unusual.
I don't
24 in the house. Hell yeah.
think take them off that album and the links I mean.
How you doing, James? That's weird that we don't have the normal.
Do you have a
Election.
kit in your house?
Who do what? Oh,
Oh,
yeah. He's got a whole room of instruments next door in the next room.
Say what?
I said, do you have a kit in your house?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, I
He has a whole room of instruments next door.
Feeling like a villain right now.
Yeah.
I need to bring my. I need to come, Jim. Bring my Paul Reed Smith.
You got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Life?
Well, you guys couldn't get a whole lot further apart.
Or they had more of a life.
I can,
Well, no shit, but
my
it,
kid
it means
is a-
it's
about
put
it.
a plane
Yeah,
ticket
I'll
away.
69. He's like a Ringo kid.
You're southeast, he's northwest.
Yeah, you're in Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
I need pools.
Is Caitlin still there? Holy cow.
All right, dog.
Dude, you better be fucking careful.
Well, that's why I said something. It's like if I don't, I don't. But no, I.
That's all right. You just throw a blanket on the floor. He'll curl up in the corner.
I slept on Jim's couch. I slept in his office.
Just spray
Spare
Febreze.
room on that expensive
Spare
bed.
room on the bed.
Hey, look, just spray Febreze on me every now and then.
How I don't hold the make them in the deep.
We found the secret to fighting the
No,
smink.
you did it the
It's
gauntlet.
Febreze. Look at you
Not
with
the one
the
that's
guitar.
outside.
Is that a
Well,
guitar or
yeah,
a
I'll tell you
bass?
a couple of my favorites.
Is that a bass? That's a bass.
He has
This
a
is
Ford,
a Gibson.
That's a Gibson bass.
a Ford Flex.
Oh yeah, no.
It's way
After
bigger.
the answer was already out there, he comes in with it.
That's all. I can keep it. I have to.
And
That's cheating, smink.
It's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
my
that's a good
favorite
dude.
Down the whole
guitar.
back row and then the middle row and be fine.
Squire.
Like in my Jeep, I had to sleep sideways.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The Fender
Or
Mustang.
curl up.
Our
Mustang,
stores same way, like, you
ooh,
can
okay.
totally sleep comfortably
It's like-
likewise.
It's light.
Maybe slept in the bed
Dude, you'd like, dude, if you like that, you'd love my Paul Reed Smith.
That's what I was gonna do, but I couldn't find
That's
my
what she
fucking.
said.
And then
And the Jim flipping his band up.
I couldn't find my ear mattress.
Yeah, Andy.
Japanese Tisco Del Rey in Nashville. Tennessee.
All the way.
What's up, Earl?
So
Love
I'm
you.
with you, brother.
Check that other light.
Don't time again.
Yeah, dude, I have a $1,500 Paul Reed Smith.
All right, you guys
Oh,
play and
yeah.
I'll sing.
You have something to do.
We need a drummer. Well, he's a drummer.
So I got
So
this
we-
one. You can use.
What? Fuck. We got Jacob. I don't need you.
No.
He can play it all.
No,
No, but my
I don't
drum
know.
set's my favorite. Like I like to go in there and put on like a Dr. Dre. Like
Where the hell am I? Oh, you got one.
all day,
Oh,
so
yeah, that one.
loud.
Yeah, that one gets in the way of the skid plate, and I would have
Maybe
to
I
take
should
the
start
skid plate
another
to get it
YouTube
off.
channel. Just like Crawler Baller getting drunk and playing drums to rap music. .com.
Never mind.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'd have to mute it.
You don't listen to hip hop?
Oh, Jim, you probably enjoy it.
Oh, there's.
Huh?
He just doesn't want to admit it.
Jim does not
Well, I
listen
mean,
to that.
I like listening to the Birds, and I like listening to 90s grunge, and there's a time and place for everything, you know.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. That's it. Just rock, metal.
And that's where you cut it
That's
off.
it.
No
That's my window of music. Sorry. And Charlie Daniel.
No 90s at all.
Where'd it go? Gotta do all the 90s.
He likes Disturbed.
I don't know.
Disturbed come out in the 90s.
I think is the best time for music because it's kind of like grungy, like this.
Disturbed came out almost like early 2000s, didn't it?
He does get a good.
Also,
Yeah, they were around in the 90s, late 90s there. But yeah, I mean, they're that genre of music, that kind of music. After a certain point, there ain't many bands. I mean, there's a few bands like Greta Van Fleet. Fuck, man, they remind me of Zeppelin.
well, no
You know.
rappers. They're literally, I hate, like, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're from Michigan. They're right up north here. They're just north of me. They're from
Crazy.
yeah, they're a really cool band. I mean, you get your diamonds in the rough occasionally, but you know,
God, I hate that you just called Greta Van Fleet a diamond in the rough, man. I want to kill myself. Just listen to Led Zeppelin.
Greta Von Fleet.
Huh?
well, what I'm saying about a diamond in the rough is what's out there. Today's music, they're a diamond in all of that. You know.
Yeah, I know. But it's.
Who are you talking about, Crawler Baller?
Through, that's for sure.
I agree.
I don't know. What were we talking about? Like music wise, though. I don't
Crawler.
know.
For me, that's for me, man. There's a very narrow window of music that I like, man, and just there's very
Crawler
little out
Baller.
there
What
anymore
band
that's worth listening in my book.
I won't listen to
Yeah, whatever.
I fucking
Crawler
remember.
Baller. What band were you talking about?
Greta Van Fleet, or Wink, whatever the heck it is.
Greta Van
Can't get it out of my mouth.
Yeah, Greta Von Fleet. Yeah, Greta Von Fleet is an amazing band.
I mean,
Out of
no,
Frankenmuth,
they're great.
Michigan.
I like them, but they're literally. It would be like if I just. It's like they're just. They sound exactly like Led Zeppelin. Like if I'd be like, great, sound like Led Zeppelin, but like make one other instrument that's not that, like just a, you know what I mean? Just like so that their own thing. It's kind of like a gimmick. But anyway, whatever. Who gives? I do think they're.
I like my type of music. That's it. That's all. I mean, you can like whatever you like. That is great, man. That you make music is awesome. It don't have to be the kind I like. That's great. You got a whole different mind. You should make different shit.
Have you ever heard of my favorite genre is 1950s lounge music called Exotica?
But one of them
Have you heard of that genre?
Yes. No.
Like Martin Denny?
Dude, I can line up my whole freaking.
I know what it is. I don't know any of the specifics, but I know what you're talking about.
Like Quiet Village?
All right,
It's like-
guys, this is going on your bike.
Oh
it's
my
fun.
God,
Your
it's
bike
chill
is
as
fun. Your
fuck.
bike. I got the Osmos, my helmet.
I'll send you some. It's good. It's just to chill out too.
So, but the camera.
I'll be right back. I got dogs barking.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I almost just unfriended all of you guys. Over that.
Something wrong. Something wrong. Something wrong.
Not really, but it's interesting that like what what's beautiful about music is that there's no bad band. Like if you like it, then that's the best. You know what I mean? Like that's like I can't handle when people say like, no, that band sucks. You will never hear me say a band sucks.
Great.
I just don't care for
Music
certain
is
bands,
music.
but-
It's like all genres are good genre, man. It's music.
Yeah, dude. I sometimes a time and a place for everything, man. If I'm in a freaking sweaty
I
club,
don't know. I just don't.
Costa Rica,
I don't barrier myself. I don't. You know, it's not that dude. I love fucking heavy metal. Okay,
yeah,
I love
sometimes.
core metal. I love heavy metal. I love fucking grunge. I love rap. I listen to fucking anything. It doesn't matter. I listen to reggae. I listen to Americatone. It doesn't matter. Jazz. I'll sit bullshit one night and just listen to jazz, dude. Play games and listen to jazz.
Like on a Sunday morning when you're just like sipping coffee and it's just kind of chill and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna put on jazz. It's the best. Like you don't want to put on fucking metal. Like, you know.
Yeah, why do you want to wake up to that, bro? Yeah, why you don't want to wake up to that?
Yeah, whatever. Sometimes.
Give me fuel, give me
If you're
fire,
also
give me that
gonna do like a line of meth.
You
know,
no, man,
you
it's
want to hear a
Sunday
funny
morning.
one?
What are you
You want to know what my ringtone is for my alarm clock?
41.
You know, in the beginning of the movie where Vin Diesel's where he's Rammstein, the Feuer Frei.
Oh yeah.
The song Feuer Frei. When it starts off slow.
Yep.
And it's like, and all of a sudden it just starts banging. It's like, okay, I'm awake.
I really like the Gorillas. Do you guys know that band?
Triple X, thanks, James.
They just record songs with a bunch of different kinds of bands.
Who doesn't know the
Like,
Gorillas,
still
bro?
them.
Gorillas is the shit.
It's kind of cool. Like I don't love everything.
I like the Gorillas.
Like, yo.
Oh, fuck. I just
Santa's breaking down on a camel's back.
That was like one of the first ones that came out like in like 2000.
Some of you guys played
Things like that.
Long time ago.
Boom, 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 So good.
Agreed.
I like
Oh yeah, Sabotage. That was where everybody died. I do know Sabotage. Gotta hear Paul Revere.
what is that song?
Right across the land, kicking up sand. Yeah.
I can't think of the name of the song. There's one Gorillaz song that is like it's kind of like one of those happy sad songs.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine.
No,
like that
not
song.
that stupid song. It's a different one.
I like that song.
I know, I do too. It's not that song though.
I'm feeling
That song is so weird. It's like the instrumentation is like a circus
Dun, dun.
thing. And like,
Yeah,
that's so good. What are we?
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine.
Yeah.
In a bag I'm used for. Not the long the future.
It's shining on. Clint Eastwood, thank you.
Finally, someone let me out of my cave.
Clint Eastwood by the Gorillas.
I'm used
Oh,
for.
it's
Not the
I
long
knew what
enough
song it was though. It's
future.
like
That song on YouTube is freaking awesome. Very.
Remember Chumbawamba?
what song? What was the song?
What, you mean Chumbawamba? I get knocked out, but I get up again.
One time in there. I'm
That's
not big.
90s
Like
as
one time.
fuck.
I just know that the girl dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all like
There's no rest for the wicked. I'm back. Money don't grow on trees. I got
I'm
them.
Somebody. You? Why are you struggling? I'm struggling.
Were we talking about
I should have probably
concerts
taken
last time we were hanging out. Like
Oh,
someone said
right.
they'd never been to a concert before.
Oh,
Not me.
dude, yeah. Who were you talking to? I remember you. Yeah. I remember
was, like,
that.
pretty drunk at that point of the conversation. I was like, yeah, I've been to concerts before.
Somewhere in the vicinity of 500 concerts.
Yeah. What did you remember? Remind me your favorite concert you went to, Jim?
Probably the Grateful Dead.
That's bitchin'. Like as
I saw Jerry. I saw the Dead like 3 months before Jerry died.
That's I was gonna say I remember that
I found out that
you said that
Simon died.
I saw
Yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Petty's last concert at the Hollywood Bowl, and then he died
Simon
a couple
Garfunkel?
days later.
Oh wow!
Like it's really didn't that feel weird to be like, whoa, that's weird. You just played a concert and now you're dead.
Oh no shit from fucking
Yeah, yeah.
holy
Especially when it's like, I don't know.
But I heard that dude. I thought it was fake.
I mean, I am by no means like a technophile as far as music goes. I don't know shit, but I'm a really big fan. I follow
American Idol.
the bands I like, and I followed their music, and I know a lot about those individuals that wrote the music, and their points of mind and perspectives and whatnot on their songs, from interviews and things of that nature. Why a song is named what it was or what the story was and things like that. But I don't know music like music. That's a whole different thing.
No, that's not true though. That's no. Don't ever say that ever.
Yeah, I don't know shit about playing. I don't know anything about all the
No, you're wrong.
notes and
Don't
all
ever
that.
say that.
That ruins it. Like, that's not true.
You don't say that.
It
You
is
don't
true.
say that.
There's
No,
a
no,
difference
I'm
there
saying, like-
because I hear motherfuckers like you go off the not like you, people that know what you know, but like they're fucking they got big heads about them and they'll go off talking about shit and it's like, yeah, I don't have any idea what they're saying.
But Jim, it's like if you were like say like you were like an amazing painter or whatever, like
I don't do nothing.
and you like it's art. It's like you're hearing it.
There
It's
you
like, I feel like it almost ruins it because I'm listening like, oh, I wonder how they mic that snare. It's like,
Yeah, see, I have no idea what that means.
exactly. You're just enjoying the music. It's like I wish.
Yeah. It's just a different perspective, that's all.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I'll listen to people that talk about music. Like, the Professor of Rock has a YouTube channel. I'll listen to him, and he'll start talking shit about, I don't know, what are the words he used? Like, theory and perspective. I don't know exactly what words, but you know what I mean?
Oh, the ones we
The
just got.
music craft. It's like, I have no idea. I just know what I hear.
I don't know. I remember before I played guitar or anything other than just snare drum, and I heard Radiohead's Amnesiac, and I was just driving, and I picked up the CD and listened to it, and I didn't know what I was even listening to, but it was like, it was so crazy, like it was like so visceral. I was like, wow. But now it's like I put it in, I'm like, oh, that's that guitar, that's that amp, and that's that kind of drum set, and that's there's a little lazy playing there. It's like, you know what I mean?
Alice in Chains Nutshell. It's another one that gets me.
Huh? Who?
Nutshell by Alice in Chains.
Oh, that's I'm probably have heard it.
Max Paul says his 5.0 makes some beautiful music. Especially Full Throttle Banging Gears.
Who's banging what? Banging queer?
Floating them valves.
Amazing chime in. Who
Thank you.
what? Banging queer?
What's up, John? JMRC in the house?
Chase is pretty nice.
Get it, boy.
Auckland said, Alcy Rap talks about barbecue and fun. Not about even that for me. It's just I don't like the beat and the rhythm. I don't like the bass they run it. It's not my style.
Oh, I'm not
It's
asking.
perfectly fine for anybody that likes it. That's great. Man. I'm not
Hey
trying to
Jim,
say
what
anything
about
like
what
that.
about Beastie Boys?
Nope, not
Broaden
really.
your horizons.
Yeah.
Love that.
Don't get me wrong. I know the music because everybody played it when they came out, but I'm not a fan.
Wow.
You don't even know to lose trees.
It's just not my thing. That's
Go to music there so they can look and see what it really is.
Such badass. That's so badass. A real truck. Like at first, like I was kind of on the fence with the black and orange color scheme, but now, dude, oh,
Yeah, you couldn't really see it without doing all the rest of the shit.
fuck is that? 2 different like as not on your truck, just in.
Hey Jason, Beard.
Yeah.
Stripped out. What the fuck?
What's up?
Are you able to zoom that camera out a little bit instead of where it just looks like right at your edge of
Here's
your
some
table?
CDs I had sitting around.
No, I mean I can take and just get it off and move it away so you see.
That's
Jim,
Crosby,
that's
Stills,
so
Nash, and
funny.
Young.
I went away and I was grabbing records. I prefer CDs, honestly.
I can do that.
It's stupid greasy.
You would have, dude. You would have.
Exactly,
CDs. I
Lachlan.
love that.
Would have what?
CDs are the best. They're the best quality that you can listen to
Is
music.
that better?
I disagree, but I can't afford LPs.
No, dude. We had this conversation, man.
I know, and I still don't agree.
It's really nice experience to listen to a record. I agree. But from an audiophile perspective, there's no higher quality medium than a CD. Because it's
I
the full
disagree.
wave. It's not like on a tape that's been worn out. It's not on a record that could be.
There's Dustin Blakely.
warped
What's
or
going
whatever.
on?
It's like freaking like the file.
Here, I'll really work with your mind a little bit.
Whatever. I'll gladly trade my record collection for your CD collection.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know how many.
Is that the
This is,
CD I sent you with all the,
No, this is the Metallica Kill 'Em All that I burned onto a CDRW.
Do you have a CD player?
Yeah, I've got a few CD players.
I mean, like, do you listen to them?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a lot of time for music lately. I don't know. I guess lately is a relative term, and it's been some years.
Do you take showers? Do you take dumps?
You don't have time for music?
Like there's music can always be happening.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
Club. I can hear the gay music coming from.
Wait. Never mind. I'm not touching that one. How can you not
I got a
have
lot of
time?
other things going on in my head all the time. I just haven't had time to bother to play music for a while.
Wow.
That might help. That might help you fucking with some of the stuff in your head to listen to a little bit of music and just kind of.
No, I've got shit going on. It's not depression or anything like that. I got thoughts. I just got a lot of thoughts going on at this time in my life, man. A lot of things I'm thinking about. You ever heard of them? Hardline?
Hardline.
Yes, but I was gonna say you can think. That's what's nice about music. It's like you put it on low enough, and then just have your.
It would take time for me to go and bother to pick out a record and then put it in and then play it. I just don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for that shit right now in my life.
So Jim, what do you do when you're
you get halfway through the first song, you're like, you know
store?
what? That's not the album I want. Okay, now you spend fucking 10 more minutes going through the albums. Oh, okay, this one. You play that 2 songs in, you're like, nah, that's not what I want. I don't have time for that shit right now in my life. I just don't.
Yeah,
So
when you go to the grocery store?
Hold on. When you go downstairs to sit down to smoke and take dabs and just tinker not on a live, you don't throw a fucking goddamn CD on and just listen to some music?
No, I'm either listening to one of the 100 fucking YouTube videos that I need to watch for everybody that I try to keep up on, or I'm in a chat like in the Wolfpack or whatever, talking to people. Like that's what I do when I come down to get a buzz on. I'll jump in and check the Wolfpack or the
I
other
don't
ones.
support this. I'm not buying it, Jim.
I didn't say you had to
I
do
don't
it.
have time for it. I don't care what you think, dude. That's my life. I don't have time for it.
Now, children. Now.
I got other shit. No, I'm not
I don't
arguing. I'm just saying.
I'm just, I'm not making fun of Jim. I actually, I'm really loving that I'm learning. I'm just watching you, Jim. Like, I love it.
It was a huge part of my life. Music was a huge part of my life from like fucking 8 years old to like 40 years old or something. And at some point in the last 15 years, I just got to the point where I just don't listen to music much.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. No one's judging you, Jim.
No, I'm just explaining. I really don't. Not worried about what you think. I mean,
just let me know. Oh, snap. Wait, put that one up. Is that Jagger? Is that Mick Jagger?
You want me to get that?
No, that was Billy Squire, buddy.
Sorry. It was like, I don't have my glasses on. All right, there we go.
Eagles.
Get it. Should we get a pottery weaver?
I'm a big Eagles
Leonard
fan.
Skinner. And that's just one of a lot of boxes full of CDs I've got.
Okay, I'll go find a couple of my favorite records. I'll be RB.
I probably have somewhere in the area of 400 albums. Maybe 5.
Yeah, I got a couple. I'm going to show you. I'll show you my faves.
I've put in my time on music. I just got a lot of other shit to do right now.
I don't listen to music hardly ever. Like
I just don't have the time.
Even all the time I spend on the road, driving across the road, like over the road trucking, I very rarely will have the freaking music on, radio on.
Dude, I'll go insane.
Well, since I got back into RC and then I got into the media, got on the, with all this stuff, yeah, I really have. That's probably where I kind of stopped listening to music a lot.
I gotta have music. Turn, I'll show you what I love. Martin Denny, 1950s lounge music. It's called the Exotica Volume 2. So good. It's like it's usually what I put on my draw videos. Really, really, really old, like 50s country music.
We'll find a CD player.
And like the Righteous Brothers.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know. Jim, I get it.
Later, Earl. See you when you got your internet.
Earl's gotta die. Oh wait. wait. Not that Earl. Not that Earl.
They have all these 7-inch singles.
What are you singing? Fucking Dixie Chicks?
Yeah.
Pixie Sticks?
Oh, some bitches.
No, thank you.
Oh no.
Right, Earl.
No, it's just chicks.
I can appreciate the silence. Earl says when you're our age, you can appreciate the silence.
You still have that? Yeah. No, I gave it to you. Oh wait, I got some bad ones over here. So, oh wait, these are Mopo. These are.
Yeah, Paul said they probably got about 500 CDs.
Hey, Jacob.
What's up, Dustin?
What about Roger Miller?
You gonna be here tomorrow?
Yeah, Roger Miller. Old school country, kind of Had some different stuff too.
I didn't touch it.
Travis
Yeah, like
Hughes. You need
1950s
uppers?
country is so good. Ugh.
All right, Earl, we'll catch you later.
Dustin Blakely, he was asking about some old Roy Rogers.
Yeah, or like Hank Williams.
Hank Williams Sr., heck yeah.
You know what I mean? Or what's the one guy I just really love? Can't remember. Doesn't matter.
Wait, what? Jacob,
Ramen cookies?
Yeah.
what do you
I
ask?
agree.
What you say?
And written by an AI.
I was trying to remember this old country singer that I also like, but I can't.
Justin says Red Sullivan.
There's so much old stuff that we used to have it on the. All I had in my 76 Datsun pickup was AM radio. And on Sunday
wow.
mornings, we called it Country Church. And it was the old school country on the country channel. And man, I tell you, they play some old timey stuff. Loved it. Man, I miss them days.
I think, to be honest, I think my favorite era for country music, other than the greats, is the 90s.
Oh, bro, 100%.
80s.
Dude.
80s by a long shot.
In the 90s, I thought that wasn't country, but if you go to a Spotify 90s country like playlist,
Toby Keith.
Like,
Wow, Dustin says he's got a lot of that old vinyl.
Banging, dude.
Yeah.
So good. You'll know every song.
Yeah. I loved my Randy Travis and Travis Tritt and,
That's it.
Ricky Skaggs and, all this. It was more 80s. And Garth Brooks came into play and then like Shania Twain and stuff like that. And then it just got a little too poppy for
That's
me.
it, Lachlan. It has a lot to do with your frame of mind and where you come from in time.
Go back and listen to
Other
it again
side
and
of the
have
drive
a
shaft.
couple
Like it's
drinks.
through the thing.
It has a lot to do with how you relate.
The other hole to thread into on the fucking.
There was a lot of music. A lot of music in the 90s that was really good. No matter what genre it was, there was a lot of music.
So good.
Oh, still won't
And
go.
like bands like Stereolab and like weird like
Train.
Drive
There
shaft.
record labels were letting bands kind of have carte blanche in the 90s. So like do whatever. Like whatever you want to do. I don't care. Do it. As long as you got
Look at
one
Tool.
hit.
Different.
Look at Tool.
Tool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have any hits?
Tool?
No, I mean top 40 hits. What's the
They're-
I can't remember. What was it?
Tool they wanted to be like Pink Floyd and
No, that's
They-
not
they
the
had their-
question. What is their hit song? What's Tool's hit song?
46. What is it? 46 and 2 or 40 something like that.
Sing it. I can't remember.
I don't even remember the words of that song either. But it's mostly guitar. Cool with a lot of guitar music, bro. It's like it.
a lot of the claymation in the video and stuff like that.
You know the weirdest hit song to me is System of a Down. Their first single, I was like, what
Get it,
is that?
sir.
Chop Suey.
I don't
Yep.
think you trust him. It's like that's weird. Some labels like that. We're putting that on the record. We're putting that in the.
I
So weird.
cry. Angels deserve to.
I know.
Aerials was one of my favorites of System of a Down. I loved Aerials.
Yeah, it's a pretty good song.
But the prison song is just, that's a great song. There's a bunch of them.
Yo, but Pink Floyd, yeah, Pink Floyd's a good fucking. Now you got me thinking of Pink Floyd shit.
I wouldn't know about Max Paul. I've never hit the bong.
Yeah, Pink Floyd's tight.
Yep. The Machine, Money,
I
Time.
don't know
Or not
what song
money, but
that is. I gotta imagine it's probably rap or something.
what?
It's from the bong. That's got to be a rap song, right?
No, he's trying to be funny about smoking the bong. It's
I
Stone
think
Jim
there's a
time
song
again.
called "It's from the Bong."
I think that might
Yeah,
be
that's
too.
not necessarily rap. That was fucking Cypress Hill.
Okay, well, what is that considered? From my perspective, I thought that was
I
rap.
wouldn't really. I don't know. I don't really classify fucking Cypress Hill as rap though.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, they were wow. Yeah, they were
They
different.
were so
They
fucking
were-
mixed up, dude. They were like a very, very new age Beastie Boys, bro. They were just like
Okay, for sure. Beastie Boys is hip hop.
What's
I was
that?
thinking
Beastie
the
Boys
same
would do like a
thing.
rock song. Beastie Boys would do like a rock song, and then they would come out like No Sleep Till Brooklyn kind of shit. You know what I mean? And you're like,
Holy fuck.
Beastie Boys didn't do any rock songs. They
Right.
took and kind of
Cypress Hill
mixed
song.
rock and rap together is what they did.
We can't take it
right.
down. We can't take it down.
I was
Jump
Where
around.
am
Jump around. Jump. Is there a guitar in there?
Insane
Well, they just had
brain.
them iconic voices, bro. Beastie Boys just had them iconic voices, man. It just made you listen to them.
I love all that shit. That's
Oh,
good.
You tell me to stop. Fucking like.
The one that I never really cared for that much, it wasn't my thing, was Insane Clown Posse.
They had one song that was tight or something, right?
Who?
I don't know.
ICP.
Insane Clown Posse had they had okay shit, but it was like you had to be into like some weird shit to listen to their fucking music, man.
What was their single? Did they have it? 'Cause they were top 40 because I heard it. Like they must have been.
They had House of Horrors was a good one by them, I guess.
Weird.
Run Piggy Wiggy Run.
Weird. That was on the radio?
What was that one?
No.
Chicken hunting.
Like, did they have a song on the radio?
No.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
That's even better.
So they're like a giant band with no hit songs. That's
That's why they do when they do their concerts and shit, they call them the Gathering, because it's just people that follow them that pay for the tickets for that show and go to. They have no radio songs and shit.
Do you know the coolest indie band on the planet but is a band called Tame Impala? No songs on the radio. But every
that one screwing.
every musician's like Tame Impala, best band ever. Tame Impala, Tame Impala, Tame Impala. Are like everybody loves them. 0 hit songs on the radio.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, you hit the radio.
But
On them and-
it's one guy.
There won't be
So
a song
good.
left.
Well,
Tame
look at
Impala.
Ryan. Look at different genre, but look at Ryan Upchurch. He has no songs on the radio because he won't sign a contract, dude. He's a private fucking artist. He's a privateer.
My 2 favorite solo artists were Aldo Nova and Trent Reznor.
Nice.
What band was Reznor in again?
9 Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails, yeah.
That was good. Sorry, it's the whiskey. I'm being silly.
Brain fart. Couldn't do it. Rooster.
People that it was
Yeah, that's good stuff.
If that's how you guys ruin your band,
Hey, with the red lights and the fans, that's kind of vibey over there.
I stopped listening to it for a long time.
The red lights are because of the reptiles.
Yeah, you need like a couple LEDs, and then you're like,
Be the white way and give it.
Yeah.
pretty legit.
Yeah, but
That's
the red
like-
lights are because of all the reps,
that
dude.
screen
There's a
right-
shit ton of reptiles.
You look good. That's a good look.
Start talking about UFOs and how Fucking USA just flying. I'm going to Canada.
Yeah.
or whatever. Like right there. Tight. I'm saying like visually, screen looks good. Like you have your own vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody else has their thing, and I just got this color.
You
I'm
have
just
that thing.
chilling.
That's great. You know what I mean?
Just chilling.
That's
I'm
good.
chaos.
Jim he's in the he's in the Nebuchadnezzar trying to fucking
Bird eye view. He's got the bird eye view going. He's just sitting
reading
down in there.
the Matrix.
It's a brand new spoon. Yeah.
I'm like, I cleared all of my crawlers off
Oh, yeah,
the
when you
bar
put it on like
for this,
this,
so that I can just focus
Yeah,
on
no problem.
beer. Cheers.
My problem is I just don't have enough space
Oh,
to
yeah.
organize everything yet.
Hey, Schmink.
You have a
Long
lot
one
of
asked
shit,
what
Jan.
why red for reptiles.
Heat bulbs at night. So instead of having bright lights on, I just use the red heat bulbs at night.
That's fucking.
You got a fucking rub.
I
It
had
also
this.
lets everybody know that you're open for business
Right here
too.
it is.
I had
You know what I mean?
It was a nighttime like heat light. It was like a black light. It glowed like
Yeah. Okay. So on my gecko, I have the black light because they're cave dwellers and they don't like a bunch of light and shit. So like a red light actually hurts their eyes and shit. So I have the black light heat bulb, which is purple. And it's different for them. It actually puts off a little bit more heat too, but it's not infrared, so it doesn't fuck with their pupils and shit. A lot of people put like UVB lights and shit when they buy them, and they don't like read into it that actually that species does not like a bunch of fucking light. And you
See,
guys
I had an iguana that I
Okay.
got in trade when I was tattooing. And he was in this wire cage. That's why I took him, because it was just a horrible situation. And
Right.
so he was like probably about 3.5 feet long in a cage that was like 2 feet. And so he was like coiled, and it was like, and it was horrible. So I took him in trade. Well, I got him home and I built him this enclosure. It was 4 foot by 4 foot by 8 foot high out of 2x4s. And then I bought some screening, and I bought this 8-foot screen, and I wrapped the whole thing in that screening. And then I took before I put the screen up, I found a good tree branch, cleaned it up, made sure it was devoid of insects or anything. And then I screwed it in at the one top corner and then all the way diagonally across in the bottom corner. And it and shaped and stuff so he could like lay on it. And then I put in a couple platforms and stuff. And so then I had a daylight, and then I had that black night light. And I had a few rocks in there at different positions. And he
Yeah.
went from 3.5 to 6 feet in like a year, dude.
Oh yeah, they almost fucking doubled. Yeah.
Because I was feeding him, I was feeding him all vegetables and
Now you know how docile
the
because
powder,
you own one.
the vitamin powder on his vegetables and shit every day and all that. Now, what was your question?
No, it wasn't really a question. Now you've owned one, so you know how docile and how sweet they really are.
No.
Right. Well,
No.
okay, so you probably
Mine
had
had
one.
never been handled. I told you how it had lived.
Oh,
So he was very hostile, very aggressive, and literally I was the only one that I would even let get near it. He bit me in the thumb while feeding him one time. We had an understanding, but he got me one time. It's kind of my fault, but I shouldn't have been where I was, and he got me. And man, he fucked my thumb up, but good. And he
they
had
hunt them here.
he had fucking claws like that would just fuck your shit up. And so I wouldn't let anybody near him. When he finally, I had set his cage out. It was beautiful. We were having like 90, 95 degree days and stuff. So I took his whole cage and put it out on the deck in the sun and everything. That motherfucker got out of his cage in like a couple hours. I had no idea that he was going to try, but he was gone. So,
Hey,
but
Caleb.
he was a huge dude. He was over 6 feet long at that point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they hunt them down here. They call them invasive.
Well, yeah, they don't belong there.
Caleb, Couple questions
They're
for you in the
destroying
chat.
all of the animals, all the native animals.
Questions for you in the
Snakes
chat,
and
Caleb.
lizards and all that shit.
Wait, what?
What's up?
What'd you say?
Caleb, there's a couple
What's
questions
Caleb
for you in the
doing at
chat.
Kevin? What are you doing here?
You just realized I'm here?
Right. Then,
I don't know.
No,
I'm just here.
he said there's Caleb. There's comments in the chat for you.
I can't read them.
Dustin and Max both asked what you're working on.
Read them.
And one asked why you were doing here at Kevin's. Working on Betsy.
I came to pick up a rig for Michelle, the new.
Member of the community.
Yeah, he came here to pick up Michelle's rig, and I'm like, "Fuck you, motherfucker! You're a slave now."
Yeah, I've been working on both their rigs.
I don't know what you got to do.
How much are they paying you, Caleb? They paying you in parts?
Basically.
Yeah, I got a fuck ton of shit.
Yeah, basically.
He comes away with a camera.
Said slave.
I got a new camera. I got 5 builds now. I got 5 fucking builds thanks to this guy.
What are you working on over there right now, though? What are you wrenching
So
on?
what are the new builds, Caleb?
What?
What are the new builds?
Please.
I have a Slayer now.
We have a bet.
Yeah?
Two.
Is that all?
I also have.
Oh, you say 5 total. I thought you meant 5 additional.
Is he working on a Jeep?
Yeah, he's working on
Yeah, I'm working on Betsy.
Betsy. No T.
Yeah, I got these rooms, Jim.
Here, hold on. Check it out, crawler bar.
He wants to know why you're not building that ripper. What's that, Caleb?
Because he doesn't have the parts for it here.
What are we
What's
looking
that?
at? Oh, snap.
What's that, Jay?
What is that? A speaker?
I got 130.
No, it's a
It's a
rim, but I don't know what it's for.
It's a 1.3 rim
Yeah, it's a 1.3, right. What about it?
by Endura. It's a rim I have now.
Oh, you have 1.3 tires?
I need 1.3 tires now.
It all comes with a hook, you guys.
So yeah, I got a Slayer. I got tires or rims.
Okay. Please.
I got a camera.
No, he
I
has
got
a new
it.
ripper,
I
Lockley.
got X15s.
Crawler baller.
Link.
Jacob.
He's like, here at Merry Christmas.
Jacob.
Yes.
Don't say I didn't get enough there.
I hear you. I'm listening. Go.
No, look.
Get him off the way.
I think
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
I'm
those
coming over
Dyson
to your house
Juras.
with the new
Those Dyson
tool.
Jura
Yeah.
ones.
You're getting a new tool for a few days
Bearded dragon.
or a month.
Did you hear that, Jim?
Oh, I was
No,
like,
I can't hear.
is that what? Yo, that's crazy. Solo
What?
that guy out. Come on. Who's in
What's
charge
that,
of
Jay?
Caleb is bringing you temporarily new tool for temporary.
New tools?
Yeah, new tool.
Okay.
I'm giving him a fucking grinder to take with him tonight, so I don't forget it the next time I come down there.
I see. We'll figure out someplace to stick it.
Okay, I think I did something really cool.
Yeah?
All right, so I found this remote control car and put it on an FCX 24 body. But look what I can make it do.
God, those ISOs look so much better.
Lachlan said he has bearded dragons.
Yeah, that's what this is a bearded dragon. I got 3 of them. Now this is my one male. This is my one male. He's about a year and a half
Nobody
old. But
believes
then
me
I
at
have
all.
Bowser, dude. And Bowser's horrible. Bowser's
That's a
fucking-
bearded dragon?
This is a beardy.
Yeah, that's a big dragon there.
So this
Pretty
is
good.
a big dragon, right? This is a decent sized dragon, right? Hold on, look.
Yeah, pretty
This
good
is a
size.
decent. It's a pretty good sized dragon, right?
Yes, yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, he's not huge, but he's big. He's good,
That's
healthy
big.
dragon.
Jim, are you having a driver to come to your house tomorrow, or what's going on tomorrow?
Yeah, just a Saturday crawl.
Saturday
Jim.
call tomorrow.
What time?
Way tighter.
He's a bit bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's what, about 4 or 5 inches longer?
Oh, yeah. And he's wide, dude. He's a big
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, he's got a good inch on the other guy.
Oh
Looks
yeah,
like
the big
about,
old head.
roughly. Yeah.
God, you guys sound so.
Did he just flare?
That's a good.
Yeah, so he don't like cameras, but I mean he's all right. He won't bite or nothing.
Well, no, I thought I saw him flare for a second, though. I thought I
Yeah,
thought I saw it.
he won't bite or nothing. Everybody here is hand tame and they're chill.
Well, no, I imagine what it is he probably sees a reflection in the glass. That would be my thought. And so he immediately is like, back off, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
look how
look, he's got
sharp.
the puff neck.
Yeah, he did it
Look how
again. Yeah,
fucking
as soon as he
sharp.
sees it.
Look how
What
fucking
happened?
sharp this thing turns.
Well, what axles?
The isokinetics.
Right. Yeah. They do that.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Way underneath.
Yeah.
Way
Like, that's,
underneath the fucking.
yeah. And the 44s will do that too.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That is
That's what I've
crazy.
got on mine, dude, is those Mias. That's what I have on my Ripper.
The only difference is that you had to get
I felt
But-
kind of guilty though taking off the X15s. I'm like,
It's a build. You got to think about what axle goes with what. I mean, the X15s are like, you know, heavy duty, high performance axles. You know, I mean, if you're wanting to really press your limits and get out there, but they're a little oversized for comp, really. But if you're wanting to push your limits and really go for it, then the X15 is where it's at. But if you're looking for a great, I see what you got going there, Justin. But if you're looking for a great comp axle, then yeah, actually the 44s are really now a better choice because the axle is actually widened, so you have longer axle shafts. So your pivot point you don't end up with that crab walk. You know, the what's it called? Shit.
Dig.
No, where you
There you go, Jacob.
where your wheel is mounted is outside of your pivot point.
Scrub.
There's a term for it.
Scrub.
Scrub steer. There. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why. Imagine I can understand why I couldn't come up with the term. So yeah, scrub steer. If you notice how far out the wheel's swinging, and you know that does have
So
to
hold
do
on,
with
wait.
the
Let me see what the
one-ups.
front links are. What are the front links on that, Jace?
Probably C10 front, 50s,
Mofos.
50 or 50, and yeah, 50s. C10 front.
C10 front with a swing arm rear.
Do you know, or
Is
I'm
Twin arm
sure
rear?
a lot of people know, but how
I
many
love-
people know that the upper C10 link is the same length as a deadbolt lower front link?
Yeah,
I love
within
that you
a
have
within a
stock-
half a millimeter
Hey,
to a
is the
millimeter,
rear
depending
swing
on the brand and whatnot. You can
Jay,
find them like
I love
within.
that
a-
you have
Jace.
stock shocks. Do you see that?
Is the rear swing Jace?
Everything
Is
modded.
the rear swing arm?
Stock shock.
Yeah,
What?
Is the rear swing arm?
he's
Yeah.
talking about the
Okay.
trailing arms. Trailing
Trailing
arms.
arm.
Okay.
Flip it on the back so we can see the belly. There we go.
Yes,
There you
These
go.
are X15s here on this. These are X15s here.
Yeah.
What's up with these hot racing with them being slightly wider?
That looks so good at that length too.
Yeah. The X15 doesn't quite match the ISO. And then the ISO is actually like a couple degrees behind the 44s now.
So, Jim, do you know what wheelbase this is now?
It's the Seabolt.
Yeah.
What the hell are
Yeah.
you doing? Just sit still. Sit
I got
still.
one.
He's like, I want a piece of that nose, man.
That's what we meant by run.
Yeah, see a booger. I'm gonna
Bring
beat
it,
it.
motherfucker. Bring it. Yeah, bring it. Give it to me. Bite that finger. Come on.
Yeah, these fucking things suck.
Right, Lachlan, exactly. That was the point I was trying to make, is that with the wider axle housings now on the 44s, you're getting that nice turn, but you don't have the scrub steer. Exactly. And then they come with them LS hub, or the hubs. Hubs. No, knuckles, excuse me. The LS knuckle. So that you're throwing some weight down low with that brass. They're actually canted. It's like forward and low.
The battery is good.
That one should be good. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. I hope I didn't leave that
What's the
in.
plan for you guys live tomorrow night, Jason? Are you trying to go
It's
live
gonna
to Jim's?
be- I got to get a hold of Bull Gear, but it's going to be
Bull
Beard
Gear
Wolf Show with special guest,
yeah.
hopefully either Bull Gear or Psycho. I didn't see if Psycho answered if he would.
He never did respond.
So I gotta get a hold of him too.
Now, see,
Are you
these
guys
are
gonna try and go
those,
live from Jim's tomorrow?
No,
go to
we're not
Jim's?
going down tomorrow.
Okay.
no, they'll be down on the 15th, actually, 3 weeks. Well, two more weeks. This Saturday, and then what is it? We got
Yeah, where's-
1st, 7th, and then the 8th and the 15th. So yeah, those are the hard park axles. You can see they have pretty good steering angle, but these things are very wide. So you end up in the same boat as the X15s, where you're putting yourself in tight if you're wanting to use them for comping, really. Those 44s are +5 per side, so they're 10 over a stock. But if you run like a tire, say that one up, and you flip it so that it's over top of the knuckle, like, or coming in close like that, and you can negate the width, and still have a good sized tire. Lachlan said, yeah, I have his yellow Chevy. You do, don't you?
Yeah, he does.
Talking about Bull Gear.
I should have put a Bull Gear sticker on that freaking thing before I sent it to him.
We could always
Did
mail
you
them
even
just
send
a
them some of
sticker.
your stickers?
Huh?
Did you even send them some of your stickers?
I thought I did. It's been so long ago now. I can't remember if I did or not.
Shit, that's got to been at least
I
a
didn't
year
get
and a half. Maybe 2.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it a night for myself.
Exactly, Paul. Yes.
Good night. Fuck. Thanks, Doug.
Lachlan said
You
get him
guys have a
back.
good
He's
night.
talking about Bull Gear, wanting to get him back on. That's the plan. He's supposed to join us tomorrow night on the Beard and Wolf show.
Yeah, signed and stickered. It said. Lachlan said.
Jason.
All right, guys. Well, everybody have a good night.
We'll see you later. Thanks for joining us. Good to hear from you. You have a good
Big
one.
baller.
You safe? What do you got going now? You got
Talk
snake,
later.
So
This is
this
legless
a
lizard.
this is a rear fang venomous.
Oh, nice.
Why?
Because it's rear fanged and he feels safer with it. It would be more difficult to bite you, but you still could get bit.
Yeah,
I've already gotten bit several times. It would have to swallow your almost swallow your finger.
Okay,
Do anything.
right there. That's the one that would get me. So no, I'm good. It's just a matter of time before he's got the size to get your finger.
Oh yeah, I mean, he might, you know, but
He might. He might. He says. You might want to see if you couldn't get some anti-venom by then.
I have a gallon.
Is it on the
I have a
right channel?
I have a Rock. I have a gallon of it.
But like ESC.
So Lachlan upgraded the yellow Chevy with Mofo. Wow, Lachlan.
He's having the same thing. Yeah, mine's doing the same thing.
Dan said, "Hey, you got it fixed."
Crawler, what are you doing over there, Crawler, bro? What are you doing? You bend down a little bit more, bro.
And it wouldn't work. And then I let it sit for a year. And asked He's like, okay, it's just fine. Now it's working just fine. I don't know what the fuck happened. You have it now. No.
Is it empty or is it clear?
It's empty.
No.
It's probably a longer street than that.
It's a tragic thing.
No, all you gotta do is reach over there to the side of it. You got a whole fucking another however many of them.
I have to go on the Siri Tech app and update it. Because yours kind of got fixed. Yeah. Maybe the battery got too low.
Oh my god, dude.
What?
Ooh, Jacob's gonna be high as a fucking kite, my boy. Jacob's gonna
Dude, I'm
That was a little much.
I know. Sober.
I know. We're on the same page, my friend.
I'm sober.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm
Good
sleeping.
time, Joe.
See how it's like wax?
Yeah. I was just doing dabs.
I just fucking sleep. Yeah.
Damn. Holy shit.
This
That's great. Love it.
the hell? Jay. It's giving me all the challenging.
Time again.
Diddle you, diddle you, diddle you, diddle you.
Sing just fine.
Jim with like the bong.
There you go, boys.
Well, yeah.
So
Okay.
funny.
Turned out nice.
Dude, look at that. Oh my god.
Find it a home.
Right, David?
It is in person. Like, oh my god, I love it.
Dude, that black looks nice.
So painted her black.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You got a gauntlet on the side?
Oh yeah, dude. 2022.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right. So I'm
That's
gonna get this.
crazy, man.
We're gonna make this orange, boys.
Yeah? Like you gonna anodize it to match the chassis, or are you just gonna paint it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it anodized. There's the
Man.
44s. Mofo
We need to
44.
see we need to see what fucking Bateman's doing. He's
Oh, yeah.
doing shit again.
Exactly.
I got a little hint that maybe he might be doing something. I don't know. I gotta look into it.
Look at that, boy.
Reaction. Oh yeah.
Mofo 44s. Oh yeah, man. She turned out nice, you guys. I'm in love with it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Good trailing arms.
Look at him shooting for all them scale points. It kills me.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got that. Got the skids in the back. Oh yeah. Yeah. The bumper. I'm getting all the scale points. What the duck? Hell yeah, dude. Turned out nice, dude. I'm loving it. But it's got a lot of flex, dude. Just like I told Jay. I was like, dude, those trailers are becoming clutch. And they did. No, Shopman, he was talking like the shocks will go crazy, dude. Mine are nice. They don't even bend.
What motor are you running in that?
I got the Micro Komodo in it. You really can't
And
see it, but
I was gonna say that it looks really heavy. Is the motor feel good?
The
driving
crazy
it?
part
Oh,
is that
man.
they're both having issues with the electronic.
no, it actually the Micro Komodo actually works pretty good in it.
Shut up, Caleb. You're not supposed to fucking tell everybody that.
Nah, I'm not supposed to say you're gonna have issues.
Yeah,
Well,
my
you know how I
listen-
was gonna say, like, I mean, sometimes trucks feel really different.
Yeah,
you know,
mine did
just
the
with
same
different
shit.
motors. Like,
Yeah.
Turn on.
Well, these
Motor
ones are
good or
weirder,
not?
Jacob, because they're like all aluminum anyway. You know what I mean? So it
wow.
gives you that weird weight, you know. Kind of gives you a more scale look when you're going over stuff. It's like, you know, it's doing a little
Give it some
fumble,
time and
you know.
fix
For
it. Stuff
sure.
like one day.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
She's hefty like that weird stepsister, but you gotta love her anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I got the bronze 1-ups on there.
And it looks like you got a screw loose too.
You got a couple.
Who doesn't?
Look, and then Jay puts a purple
Well,
screw.
okay, a
two
screw
purple screws
missing,
in
I
the
meant.
top.
Nah, he's got the color screws.
That
That was a total accident.
was an accident.
That's what she said.
Twice.
No, yep, that'll happen.
Oh, fuck, my shit.
It'll come back. It'll come back.
Yeah.
Dustin said, Jacob, that was the quietest cough I ever heard.
He's like, I got the black lollipop.
Quite a
Dan
what?
said, when I left, there was no chat, so I went and did a job.
It was quite a what?
Well, welcome back, Dan.
Whatever.
Lachlan's on flowers, he said.
Cheers.
Let's do a Stone Lachlan time again.
Diddle you, diddle you, diddle you. Wait, that reminds me of like Wayne's.
Dude,
Like that.
I'm telling you.
Okay, now I got
Hey,
why
Jay.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. G, Badass G says, so when am I able to come out with Kevin and you, Jason? I got some gas money finally.
The 15th.
Yeah. If you wanted to come out here, yeah, they're coming out on the 15th for the comp.
Who?
Lachlan missed the Ripper train.
No, lay on the lizard. Hey, what would cause my lizard to stop getting power?
That battery?
No, remember, Jim? Mine was having that same issue where it wouldn't turn on. And I had you look at it, and it took you like a year to look at it, and then it started working again. He's having the same
More
issue.
than a year. No, it was probably close to a year.
I turn
don't
it
know.
on, turn it back
I
off,
just
and it
kept
comes
missing it.
on, and then it shuts itself off.
Okay. How about see if you can't? Well, you can't right now. Your phone's on. I would try turning on my, the
Connect
app on my phone, so you can pull it up and then fire it up and see what happens. And maybe if you can get it to link up with that, that's what I ended up doing with Caleb's, is looking around. Didn't I update it for you, Caleb?
This is a fully charged battery.
I think I updated Caleb's and it got rid of all the issues. I think that's what I did, Caleb.
Yeah. But no problem.
Because I think you had never
Jason.
updated it.
When's the last time you updated it?
When I put it in here.
That's what I'm saying. I think if you turn on the app and then you turn it on, you may be able to update it.
It was updated like right before I brought it down to your house, Jim.
Okay, I don't know what to say. We'd have to look at it and see what we can figure out why it's losing power. There's
It's
something.
staying on now, but I still have no throttle. And it's
Yeah,
a
you
freshly
really-
charged battery.
You really got to get that app on and see what's going on, man. That would be what I would say.
Try it.
I know, I gotta
Try it.
I'll be right back. I got a dog screaming at me.
You don't
Oh yeah, that's right.
Uh, I got a dog screaming at me.
Yeah.
That's a good lyric.
Wrong genre. It'd have to be like, I got a dog.
No, that's good. No, oh, bro, yo,
Taking these fucking things out all the time because that's how they keep breaking it.
agree. Both. That's what makes a great song is you can do it in any genre. Chris Isaac. That's one of my favorite concerts I've ever been to. Chris Isaac sounded so good.
And then be
Oh
careful.
my
I
God.
should throw it out so it doesn't short out. No,
Or whatever.
cut too.
Cheers, queers.
The fuck is going on?
Yeah, who's not doing it?
Who's not doing it?
Man, ugh.
Yeah, hi, Jacob. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I'm great. That shit just tastes awful.
Yeah.
What tastes awful?
Even
Joe.
I think you would know, wouldn't you?
You don't want to. Never mind.
Huh?
Eh?
Joe Mama.
Yo, mama.
Yo.
You even said it with a little jive, bro. I love it. Man, yo, mom. Then you got to come back with
Man, yo, mom.
Those don't have a lot of fun.
Yo, mom.
Hey,
Yo,
man.
mom.
Jacob, let's get off of mama's. I just got off of
I'm
yours,
glad I
right?
don't have these little shots. They fucking
Wow.
suck.
I remember hearing that one in like 4th grade.
Yeah, you remember that? I was drinking my first beer when I heard that one.
It's so funny. I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
Shut up.
No, it's laughing so hard I fell off your mom.
Yeah. Off your mom's face.
Yeah, your mom jokes. That was a thing for a minute.
That was too, wasn't it? Everybody was like,
It's like whoever can.
Dude, they had a
your
fucking show on
mama.
MTV that was a your mom joke battle show on MTV.
really? I don't remember that.
You talk about Yo Mama on YouTube?
Yeah, you're going to get
All the kids on the playground were like, "Yo, dude, this your mama crap is like own somebody with it." So good. I just stayed out of it. I was like, I'm not doing that. My mom left me when I was a little kid. I can't handle it.
I don't. Okay. Is it taller? It was.
Yeah.
Where is Jim?
Stop
Who is driving the Nebuchadnezzar right now, man?
I do know he had to do something for the dogs.
Oh, yeah, take the dog out, yeah.
So I hope everything's good.
Should be.
There you go.
It's all done.
Jim has so much stuff. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think I have like
Yeah.
8
Now.
crawlers.
Look at all those drawers.
Full.
Full.
Full. Yours are full.
Oh, there's more than just that.
That's nuts.
No, it isn't.
Oh, yeah.
One side of the shop.
And all the paint and stuff, like Jesus.
Dude, yeah, look up like all the way up top. There's like rows and rows of freaking just trucks.
Oh, you talk about all the
Most of the bottles. Yeah, you got the bottles there, and then all the trucks right here. But they're all like
great.
No,
Not to mention, look at all them fucking rims and tires.
yeah,
93.
I thought those were bottles
All
of
right.
wine.
should be plugged in now.
Oh, crawler baller. Come on, Bubba.
What happened?
He said, I thought those were bottles of wine.
Nice.
You got it set out.
You got a cedar in there?
Oh, it's
Is Jim sitting on like a step stool?
No, he's doing something with the dogs, but yeah,
No,
I can't
what
believe
is
all
that?
stuff.
Like what?
I don't know what that. I think
It is a step stool,
Yeah.
or no? It's a it's a step stool.
Yeah, stepping stool.
Jim is such a crazy dude. I love him. He's so quirky. And just so him, which I love. That's all you can ever be. Is 100% maximum you.
All the other people.
You know what I mean?
Love
Let
it
me
or hate
just
it.
pour myself another drink. Here's
Well, I did, but then you shut it off. I was connected to start getting things ready, and you shut it off, and then something went wrong.
Yeah, you shut it off.
Yeah, the app was like, fuck.
Oh, back.
Second.
My go for table.
You put 30, that's
don't do it.
I put 2.3 on both mine and
You're
Kev's.
not tired.
Yeah.
You're not tired.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'll do that.
Oh, they put 2.3 on it.
Damn.
I was
At
thinking
least I
about what
think
I
I
was
did.
going to eat right before I go to sleep tonight, though.
Yeah, it's got to do with update currently. Give it throttle. I told you at 20% throttle. Nothing at all. It's at 23% throttle.
Fucking shoulder, bro.
Oh, and that.
Here's a rhetorical question. I'm thinking, have you've been to like RC events, right? Like outdoor ones where it's like somebody puts it on. Have you like been to any of those?
His throttle was turned off, so when he hit the gas off,
What would be like?
now we've at 0% throttle when he hits the
I don't know, man. Like, what would be a good event for 24 scale?
If
People
you
to
turn
put
yours on
together?
to see if that's the same issue that your throttle's turned up. No,
I mean, so if you're gonna, are you talking about in lights of like you throwing one?
And see if it's
No,
turned
I
up.
mean like if like
His was turned up to 23, but nothing happened.
you know how they have like
He
axial
turned it all
fit,
the way down to
right?
0, and it fixed
What if
it.
they were like axial 24 fast, where it's like you can only go to this with 24 scale like crawler stuff? You know what I mean?
They do.
Do they do that?
So Cotton Days last year did a 24 scale crawler day where it was like you could only bring your 24s. And Cotton Days is pretty big. It's here in Florida.
You're in
But-
Florida?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Anyway,
Yeah, Florida. So
That's
like
sick, man.
out
I
here,
love
dude, it's
Florida,
like there's a fuck ton of RC shit out here, dude.
Yeah, we
well,
did that.
there's a thing called Jefferson State Jamboree where I'm at out here. It's like right Northern California.
Maybe you can
And
plug
there's
this
this
back
guy,
in.
it's like basically like mini Red Rocks. Like it's nuts at his house. And it's like, man, it's a bummer that we can't all just like get together and, you know,
So if we update it
do
back
these
to
things
0,
together in like crazy cool spots like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it would. I don't know. Hopefully everything goes great in the next couple years in the world to where we can get out of this fucking slump shit to where everything's not so fucking expensive.
Trump.
Well, we're not gonna do politics. We're not gonna do politics.
I'm
But
just-
what we're gonna
I'm
say
just
is, hopefully
gonna say
everything
that.
gets better to the point where we can do things a little bit more affordable. Because then it would be a lot easier also to afford to throw those fucking events. You know what I mean? And there would probably people would be able to throw more.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm all alone out here. No, there's a couple guys from my hobby shop that I think are cool, but like I haven't invited them over. Like, come over to my house.
I got some
Bro,
batteries.
if you came out here to Florida, like just to like visit or whatever, and brought RC with you, bro, you'd be like, holy fuck, they do that over here. Wait, they do this over here. Wait, they do that over there. You'd be like,
No, I know. I that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know. Oh, like
and really, what's a big thing over here, super fucking popular now, is the RC drifting.
That's true, dude.
yeah.
Get some sort of sport. Get some sort of sport.
Oh, I've dabbled in it. I've got about fucking $700 or $800 tied up in a fucking drift car.
Really?
Bodies, all kinds of shit for it. Yeah. Oh yeah. All kinds of upgrades.
I feel like that would be pretty satisfying to drive.
Yeah, it's relaxing too, because you get with a bunch of guys, man. You're rolling up like Dory Lounge. Dory Lounge is nice. It's in a garage. It's dope, man. You can burn one in the parking lot real quick. You burn one, you go in, you sit in the garage. You're like you're on stools and shit, right? So it's like 4 or 5 of you running on the track. So you're sitting next to each other on a fucking stool. And you're just chilling, dude, and you're just in the garage. And it's a decent sized garage, right? So the track's pretty good, and it's completely scale. Like they got a working like little 7-Eleven like with lights in it and shit like that. And it's even got the little shelves in there. Look, it's fucking dope, dude. Parking garage. They got a little meet and greet car show thing in the center of like where you're drifting around and shit. You can go in the center there, and they got like the wavy fucking guys and all the signs. It's fucking cool. It really is.
Yeah.
And some of the builds you see, man, like some of the fucking bodies people do and shit, like the cars, like super fucking scale, super scale.
There's no 24 scale community here. Like I have to have a couple of 10 scale rigs just to be involved because there's like a great 10 scale community, but like no 24 scale at all. So like I guess I have one, like so much to where when I bring my smaller trucks out to the rocks and like in the summertime, everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's so crazy!" I'm like, "This is literally a stock truck. Like you don't know what this is."
Google Maps will take
It's so weird.
Google Maps will take it out.
A lot of people don't know about it. A lot of people that are even in RC, man. Like I go up to the local hobby shop.
Cruising through fucking.
Yeah, but like
the local hobby shop, like
and,
they got this little course that they're trying to work on now, right? And a bunch of the guys up there are like, "Oh man, these things are neat, man. This is kind of like my SCX 10 too." And I'm like, "It is a fucking 10 too. It's just a 24 scale 10 too, really."
Yeah, but I don't know.
You go from Albion straight to Springport.
I just wish it was more. I wish it was a bigger thing than it is.
Dude.
That's straight
Well,
up.
the hobby has grown a lot in the last few years, and I feel like it is opening up. Like, just
And still got
like like go out and witness, man. Be like, yo, I bought my friends them for Christmas.
digging it though.
You know what I mean? Like, here, try this, see if you're into it. You know, like that kind of thing.
Really
It's
nice.
fun, man. Who doesn't love? What guy doesn't love dirt, trucks, and rocks?
Oh yeah.
No, it has.
Yeah, why not do it in RC when you can actually slightly afford it? Where if you're trying to do it 1-to-1, that shit's way too fucking expensive.
You can turn it on, but you can't set it.
Yeah.
That means that.
Well, the thing about my perspective, if you will, on something like that, is, there's 8 billion people on this planet. We each have a entirely different life, and you shouldn't look at these other lives and be like, oh, that's the life I should have. Well, no, this is your life. This is who you are, and figure out what, you know, makes you happy within your life. I mean, you aren't, you know, a billionaire, so you can't look at a billionaire and say, that's the life I want to live. Now, if you're that kind of person that you're driven for that, well, you're well on your way there, especially if you're one of our age. You know, you don't just suddenly decide at 40 that, you know what, I want to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
You know, if you really wanted to be a billionaire, you were working at it all your life. You know, you were driven to succeed, and you were looking for what was important to you to get to a goal. You know, and all of us are the same way. We just had different goals. You know, so don't delude yourself with, oh, that was my goal. No, that's not your. This is your goal. You know, I mean, be happy within who you are, I guess is what I'm saying. You know, don't let the outside world tell you what you should be going after and what should make you happy. You know, I don't have any problem with who I am. I like me. You know, I mean, I have my faults, and I say things out of stupidity sometimes. But you know, so does everybody. We're all wrong at some point. You know, okay, figure out where you're wrong, and you know, fix that. But I mean, you know, overall, I'm pretty happy with me. You know, I'm a good person. Try to help people. I do some cool shit sometimes. So you know.
Wait, who's with Jason?
I have no
Who did
idea.
what?
Who was with Jason?
That's Caleb, my buddy from down here.
What's up, dude?
Caleb's my big help out here, and he comes out all the time. Every week, usually.
Kevin's crotch.
Like an
Except in the
intern, you're
summer,
like,
he gets his motorcycle out in the summer, and we don't see him for stretches.
My brother's motorcycle, but yeah, I do steal it from him.
there.
Well, that's an easy fix.
But you know, he's a young man with a motorcycle in the summer. What would you do? Yeah, I know what I was doing when I was a young man with a motorcycle in the summer.
Popping
motorcycle?
Yeah, I did some of that.
He was popping something, but it wasn't no wheelies.
Actually, I did some wheelies with my sporty.
I'd be
I want
popping
to ride on a
something, but it wasn't
600.
no
That's the
wheelies.
last time I tried it. Didn't even
Hey,
come
bitch,
up.
you want to
Right,
ride? Come on.
I had a staged out 1200 sporty that I rode a couple wheelies on.
No.
Nice.
Crawler Bar was having himself a fucking hell of a Friday night.
Dylan.
Stone Jim time again.
I started that way, dude. I took a freaking gummy at the first part of the stream. Holy
Dude, I'm high as shit, and I didn't even take anything.
Yeah, dude.
Some of that.
I want a little bit.
I got a late start, but I'm like,
This thing spins?
I can see myself being asleep in 1 hour.
No, I thought it was just a normal wooden bench.
Nope. Lazy.
Lachlan said, "Big tits make me smile. Whatever works for you."
yeah. And a nice ass.
So, how did you lose your weapons, dude?
I have no idea.
You're
God,
For me,
this one
it's always been the face, man.
Now I lost my wheel.
It's the face. It's all about the face when for me.
There's something wrong.
Well, I was like, the fucking did it stick out? I was like, what the fuck?
No.
It was working. Yeah, what you do?
Like my wife, like I've always said, my wife, she's got a classic beauty face. You know, there's certain beauties that existed in time, you know, that their face just had a certain symmetry and shape, and you know, my wife's is very much like
Dude, I
that.
signed up for the. Did you see
Bring
the
her on.
I
Huh?
updated
Go wake her ass up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't. No, I haven't been on.
My wife's
I'll send
just
it to
got.
you, man.
She
And,
was working all night. She left work, drove home. She's in bed. Been in bed 2 hours.
Rippers, but of course.
And she's not even at this house. She's at her other house. Well, I'm having Saturday crawl tomorrow, so she doesn't even bother coming here on Friday night.
Good.
That's see, if I ever got married, that's the kind of relationship I want. You go live over in this fucking house, I live over here.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like what a chick wants to hear too. Like, oh yeah,
I love
that
you.
sounds
I
like-
love
like-
you. I love
Actually,
you.
we
But
have
I
three
also
houses.
love my hobbies. I'll buy you the bigger house. I'll stay over here.
We're actually working on getting her to living full time here, but we had two other houses. I've got that other house I'm trying to sell, and then I've got this house I'm living in, and then she's going to get rid of her place.
Good. And
Hotel.
man, I wish there was a Taco Bell in my living room right now. That would be nice.
Dan's going back. Got to go back to work.
Whoa.
What?
All right, Dan. He's maintenance in a factory. UAW. I believe it's Chrysler. And so, what maintenance in those factories is, you wait. You have an office, and you wait there, and you get calls, and you go out and fix things, and then come back to your office. So that's why we see him, and he'll talk to us, and then he's like, "Okay, I got to go back to work." He'll drop out, and he'll go do a job on something, then he'll come back.
Yeah, I was like, dang, it's late. It's almost 11 o'clock. What time is it for y'all?
1:30, 1:36.
Oh my god. How late do you really stay up at night, Jim? Like 4 o'clock?
Fix it.
It's not that I don't like tits, Lachlan. It's just for what does it for me is the face, man. Of course I like tits. I mean, a woman's shape, of course, but that one, I thought we were picking out, that one thing, or saying tits or ass or whatever.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with titties. Final answer.
Pretty good.
Jeremy says that's called dating. Yeah, we've been together 30 years, dude. We were married, then we got divorced, and now we were separated for a month.
That's
And
so
then
funny.
then we got back together, but we just didn't move back in. And we've had separate places for 13 years.
That's so interesting. Because I was gonna say I
just
I
wanted
get
to
along really well with my ex, and we own a few properties together. But I don't want to get back together with her. She's crazy.
Yeah, it was a long
I'm on pussy strike.
You're on what?
I'm on coochie strike. I don't have I don't care. Like no. At least for a few more months. Pussy strike.
I've done that to some chicks before. They're like, well, you're just not getting any. I'm like, oh, yeah,
No, I
neither are you.
I don't even talk to girls at all.
Well, I mean, I'm talking years back. I got with my wife when I was 25 years old. Dude. So since then, I've been with her. But
what you didn't know when you were younger, when you were telling them that they weren't getting any because you weren't getting any, they were just fucking your best friends.
What?
No, whatever, man. I mean, whatever the case may be, but I can play that same game, man, and it doesn't bother me for a chick to tell me, well, you ain't getting any, even if that was the case. But I can tell you it wasn't. All except one. I know what was going on there, but I caught them. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah. And every time, if they were getting it somewhere else, then they really needed it from me too, because they didn't hold out as long as I did.
Right. I've done that too. Just held out. Didn't do it.
Oh my god.
I've just told them, you know, all right. Don't bother me none. After a while, they're like, it don't bother you? No.
You gotta take back the power.
I don't even have to take it back. I've got it, man. I mean, it don't bother me in the least. What? Oh, okay. You want to play that game? Why lose attraction for a woman that assumes a position of adversary with me like that? Now you're gonna have to fucking convince me that I want to sleep with you again. I don't care how attractive a woman is. If she's a bitch or a cunt, I instantly unattractive to me. So
I don't believe you, Jim.
I don't care.
I'm just-
That's the way it is for me. It's always been that way for me.
Mhm.
I slept with plenty of women before I met my wife. I'm not, you know, I don't take that kind of shit. I know my value. It's like, well, all right, see ya.
Right? Yeah, that much.
I met you. I meet another one.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I mean, you should. You've already got 3 kids.
It's like they can't take any more of this drunkery. We're talking like we're sitting around a bar, a few drinks deep, and like, no,
I gotta fight.
no.
Behind that on
Red Van Fleet can suck my dick.
I'll try to do it, shoot some of it up, shit, dude. Shoot the fucking cord to my setup, shoot the.
Is that Jason's 20-minute warning?
Off, but I can listen to things. So.
No, I'm just giving everybody. I can't see the chat, so I'm just giving a little bit of time for everybody to say goodbye.
Headset, my phone. So.
Wait, what's that one song from that one?
Cool.
What is that movie?
Children's House again.
I like that song.
Goodbye.
It's still seems shorter than the last one.
Goodbye. What is that movie? It's like the Jim is dying.
I'm almost
Jim
stoned to
has
death.
left the building.
I'm almost stoned to death.
Stoned to death again.
What's it? Probably different brand.
Whatever, dude. I'll get higher than you before Jason. Here's a challenge. Let's see who can get higher before Jason cuts off the feed.
Hell yeah, guys! It's been sweet.
It's sweet. I actually tore this whole back wing off right here. Oh,
We will see you all tomorrow night on the Beard and Wolf Show,
I was hanging out with
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and hopefully we will either have Bull Gear or Psycho.
Oh, please get Psycho on there.
Yeah, we'd love to. He used to join us a lot more, but then, you know, life changes things for you, and so he had to do other things. He's still around a little bit here and there when he can. It's great seeing him. Can't wait till he can make it back with us.
At least he did, yeah.
Where's upper left?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him. I just sent him a text message the other day, and he responded. He's doing good, but I don't know what he's been doing outside of the YouTube world.
Yeah, another guy that got busy with life.
Yeah.
All right.
It is a hobby
Hell yeah,
for most
guys.
people. So
Thanks for having me on again.
good
Hell
seeing
yeah.
you, Jacob.
I love you, ding dongs.
Love you.
See you later, guys.
Love you.
See you guys. Bye.
Hasta mañana.
See you around Lake Square.
I gotta kick myself so I can end it because right now I can't end it.
Huh. So we're still live.
That is so retarded. But now I can end it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I got the chat back too.
That's weird.
But anyway, guys, peace.